Hey there cake pop lovers! On today's tutorial we will learn how to make gem pops, also known as shimmer pops. You will need your cake pop of any flavor, some water, some white candy melts, a piece of parchment paper folded in half, a big fluffy brush, some smaller fluffy brushes, make sure they are not plastic, your cake pop sticks, and some disco dust. You can purchase your disco dust at sugarart.com or at your local cake supply store. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's get started. You will want to dip your cake pop into the white candy melts just like you would with any ordinary cake pop. Set aside and let dry. Once your cake pop has dried, grab your disco dust and place it on top of the parchment paper. This will help catch any excess disco dust that falls off your cake pop. Now grab two brushes. One will be to dip into the water and the other you will use to dip into the disco dust. Now grab your paintbrush and your cake pop, dip the paintbrush in some water and start painting your cake ball. Try to work pretty fast because the water tends to dry fairly quick. Once your cake pop is nice and wet, grab a dry brush, dip it into your disco dust, and start painting onto your cake pop. Make sure you have a fair amount on the brush before you start. You can see here that I am using circular motions and I am working pretty fast. You will want to work pretty fast before the water dries. Some of you may be wondering if disco dust is edible. It is edible and it will pass through your system, but it is not FDA approved, so eat it at your own risk. In a second, you will see that no more disco dust wants to stick onto the cake pop. No worries, just grab your paintbrush, add some more water, and continue. After doing some research to see who came up with gem pops, I discovered that Oh Pops by Angie from Florida is taking credit for creating this beautiful masterpiece. Check her out, she's amazing. If you disagree with me, leave me a comment. I am not exactly sure if this is the way she makes them, but this works for me. I am almost done with my second cake pop. I am just adding some extra disco dust where needed. Once you are satisfied, grab your big fluffy brush and start wiping off any excess disco dust. And there you have it, my navy blue gem pop. Aren't they beautiful? Thanks so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. I also tried luster dust. This color is an Aztec gold. This is what it looks like. I added some water to the cake pop, then added the luster dust. I also tried silver luster dust, Nuve silver. This is what that looks like. And it looks great. It's so shimmery and shiny. Then I tried pearl dust in watermelon. It's a nice pink, but yeah, that didn't look so good. But try out the gold and the silver luster dust, it's so shimmery.